Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are playing Polyarmory. I have no idea about this game. I saw it on a fucking podcast. It seemed fantastic and stupid. Just so everyone knows, there is a trigger warning. They are usually on the bottom of the gun. All right, so we're going to read this disclaimer notice in full because this is utterly fantastic. And hello, small people. How are you doing today? We are going to read this disclaimer notice because this is fucking glorious. Polyarmory is a game made by a diverse set of developers who are committed entirely to the bit. All references to real events and people, fictional or otherwise, are entirely coincidental. If you find yourself agreeing with the radio, please seek help. Warning: the game contains flashing images and other visual effects that may make it unsuitable for people with photosensitive epilepsy or other photosensitive conditions. Polyarmory contains references to guns, conspiracy theorists, drug use, drug misuse, animal cruelty, divorce, BDSM clowns, cacti, defecation, masturbation, trepanation, spoilers for Neon Genesis Evangelion, smoking, drinking, and various other sexual themes. Trigger warning: they're usually on the bottom of the gun. I am already all about this game. Made by Scope Creeps. What a fucking name for a company. Alright, so... this is already so dumb. I just want to... This is... We will start in a moment. We are about to have an ad break. Bear with me for just a moment. We have just a minute left until the stream is over. Please stand by. Alright, thank you for your patience, everyone. Polyarmory High Caliber Love is a dating sim slash first person shooter hybrid and involves some shooting of your gorgeous guns. In order to tailor your game experience, please let us know your experience with first person shooters. You can customize the difficulty at any time in the settings menu. And hello, Mari, and hey, baby, how are you both doing? What do you think? Should we go with comfortable or should we go with expert gunner? What do you think, my love? So we're thinking expert. And I am doing alright. How are you? Oh, you said you're alright. Never mind. I see that. We shall go with expert gunner. In the desert, you can remember your name, for there ain't no one to give you no pain. Da 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 da. A horse with no name. For fuck's sake. Hello, Noe. How are you? There's no way back from where you've come from. You'd better just stay here for now. Stick to your guns. Oh my fuck. This game is... Oh goodness. The sun beats down from above. Your stomach retches. Your mind fuzzy. My head. Yes, feel free to do that. You are more than welcome to lurk. And if you need to sleep, go ahead. That is far more important. I do appreciate you showing up. And if you want to listen, you are more than welcome to. This is going to be a very stupid game. This is called Polyarmory. You need some relief. You need caliber. This is why we can't have nice things. This is why we can't have nice things. So it seems that my movements are a bit jerkier with that. That is fine though. I will figure that out. Would you like to know if I know? Oh my goodness. Louie, thank you so much. You did not have to do that. Honestly, if you're going to do something like that, do you play Final Fantasy 14? Hold on, before you do more of those, do you play Final Fantasy 14? Oh my goodness, the response to this. You need caliber. You're goddamn right. Oh my. Thank you so much for the subscription, Noe, and thank you so much for the gift sub. The reason I was asking if you play 14 is tomorrow I'm going to play Final Fantasy 14, and there is currently an event going on right now that is a streamer support event. And the streamer support event is if you gift or purchase 3 subs for anybody who is playing 14, then you get a special mount in game, which has it's a horse. Well, it is a unicorn, and it has a rainbow mane. It is very gay looking. It is fantastic. Yes, we need caliber. We're gonna see what this does to us. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be terrible. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, I see now. Hold on. I'm trying to drag it. Damn, I'm trying. Oh, there we go. That makes more sense. You're so close. Reach out and take some. Oh my goodness, the pills are shaped like bullets. Thank you both so much for the... Oh my goodness, there's so many gift subs. Thank you so much. You both put us at 17. Oh my goodness. Thank you both so much. We're going to take our bullet-shaped pill now. Swallow it. This is game. Have very sweet dreams, Noe. Thank you so much for joining us and for the gift subs. My goodness. And so we just took a pill and got an achievement for it. This is your pill. I will. I'm going to reach out and touch Faith. That is an old song. That is this one. Yeah, that's Depeche Mode's Personal Jesus. Noe is the youth of today. No, he does not know. Oh, wait. Wait, did he? Did Johnny Cash do a cover of that? That sounds like a thing Johnny Cash would do. Actually, no, yeah, you're right. I do recall hearing that now. You're absolutely right. Johnny Cash did a cover of that. I do remember now. Thank you both, though, so much for that. And the 1,000 bits, Mari, my goodness. Thank you all so much. And Mari subscribed at tier 2. I'm finishing up the emojis to add to tier 2. Whoa, how long have you been out here? Oh my goodness, this is a
We've got
loafers and slacks.
And the others won't mind.
Why do I get the feeling this is one of the guns? What accent even is that? French? Or, you ain't getting me. Hold on, I'm gonna say that. We have hit hype train Oh my goodness, what hype train level are we at now? I believe we're at 5. Oh no, we're at hype train 4. Level 4 is completed, and we are working towards hype train 5. With Mari here at 1900 bits. Just for that, I'm going to say the second one, the second option here, as would be said by somebody who speaks. You ain't getting me to a secondary location. Yes, I can speak with a twang, I just tend to not. I do believe that is what we shall say, though. You ain't getting me to a secondary location. We're totally not going to go to a secondary location.
Primary location, at the very least.
Oh my goodness, this game. Have very sweet dreams, Noah. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for lurking. And for all of the gift subs. We got to level 4 because of you and Mari.
Good Lord. You really are dehydrated.
You both are so amazing. All of you are so amazing. Do this without all of you here. Oh my goodness, we're getting level 5 going now. We are at 19 of the 40 subs for our goal. I need to actually set a goal for when we actually reach that. Mari ain't gonna be second place in anything.
Can you stand?
Can we stand? I do not know, can we? The stranger wraps his strong arms around you and lifts you to your feet. You feel the man's firm body against your back, his strangely chiseled jawline against your neck as he carries you to the bunker. I am going to read this in an ASMR voice. We are going to make this as spicy within the parameters that the Twitch sets forth. Oh my goodness, we're having duels for who is going to gift the most subs. We have hit hype train level 5. We are 40% of the way to hype train level 6. Here we are. Home sweet home.
Cup of tea?
So I'll read the descriptive parts in the ASMR. Since the strong gentleman has a voice here. He went into Nell's stream and gifted a bunch of things because Nell, well, hopefully Nell does what I said. I said that Nell should, if the 80 sub goal that Nell had was met, let people control their lash, or not let, no, hush, sorry, hush. Nell would have a hush, not a lash. And then Noe made sure that 80 sub goal was met.
Oh my gosh, I've just realized my faux pas. Allow me to introduce myself.
Here we go. He's introducing himself.
T.G. Rimington of the Dartmoor Rimingtons.
Yes, it is a shotgun. T.G. Remington of the Dartmoor Remingtons.
The pleasure is all mine.
I shall address that. How is it now? Any better? Hello? Hold on just a moment. How Hello. 1, 2. Is that any better? Hello. Now let's just try that. I'm not sure what it is. Hang on. We're going to react very calmly to this. He is a gun.
Of course I'm a gun. What else would I be? Relax. I'm unloaded. And I mean you no harm.
Just in case nobody noticed. Look at this tremendous bulge he has right here, aimed directly at us. He is ready to be unloaded. Is it still? Hopefully it is not as bad. Seems like this is lagging my entire computer. And welcome, Mega. Yes, this was a statement to walk into. How are you doing today? We are playing Polyarmory, a dating sim where you date guns and then shoot them at people. It is going to be horrible.
You can stay as long as you like.
This is Remington of the Dartmoor Remingtons. It seems to be a bit poorly optimized. The game, I believe, did just come out.
They're a friendly bunch. Mostly.
Mostly friendly. Oh, goodness. I do like this. How his stock is just his hair. That is fantastic. We gained 20 subs and 1,900 bits during that opening. Thank you all so much. Mari and Noe, thank you. Yes, this game, it is already very silly. The game starts out with a disclaimer talking about BDSM clowns and Neon Genesis Evangelion spoilers. And then it comes with a trigger warning saying that the trigger is generally located below the gun. As you can see, that is accurate. Then, the very opening scene of the game involves you crawling towards a pill bottle where you take a pill shaped like a bullet. And now, you're talking to a gunhead man.
Guys, we've got a new visitor.
Oh my god! You found a person?
She is adorable. Uzi is absolutely adorable.
Person who did not quite fit.
And hello, RPG.
And looks very unwell.
Calm down, everyone. I found him in the desert popping caliber.
Yes, the bullet-shaped pills are called Caliber.
So he's cool. Why didn't you say so?
Hello, Revolver.
It's been forever since we had a cool person in here.
Hello, another Uzi apparently?
I thought it best to bring him in. The sun is absolutely unforgiving.
Oh, what do you have? I mean, I technically had alcohol today. So if you follow me on the Bird application, I was discussing what I made for dinner, which involved this morning making a marinade for hamburgers. The marinade had a blueberry and strawberry infused vodka mixed into it. I made the marinade myself. The marinade was, oh goodness, peanut oil, soy sauce, teriyaki, sage, cayenne, turmeric, fresh ground black pepper, freshly diced up, what is it called? I forget what it's called. Garlic. And then chili flakes. And then some dried garlic butter. I had that sitting in a pan. I was letting it simmer for a bit to get the bonds of it broken up so that it can mix together well, because the oils do not always play together. Soy sauce is still technically an oil, so is the teriyaki I use. And then obviously peanut oil. So I heated it up so it would start mixing together. The bonds will break down so it can mix. Like and nichrome? That sounds interesting. But I had that simmer for a bit. Took it off the heat. Let it cool, and as it started getting about room temperature, I flash cooled it by taking some vodka from the freezer. Again, it's a strawberry blueberry infused vodka. Poured that in. Had that sit in a Ziploc bag, or 2 Ziploc bags rather. I took some grass-fed Wagyu ground beef, cut it up into 4 patties, mixed the patties with flour to thicken them, and then I put those 2 patties in each bag so they could marinate. One I had marinating just in the fridge so it would cool, and then when it cools like that, the liquid becomes more sealed into the meat, and then when you cook it, the fluid is going to expand out through the rest of the meat and saturate it more fully. Science is fun. Cooking is an art, but you can use science to make it better. And then the other bag is in the freezer, where it is now frozen and solidified in the meat, so it will saturate through it more fully. And then whenever I cook it, it will, or rather before I cook it, when I thaw it will slowly thaw out, and from there it will permeate the meat to the point where when I cook it, it will go into the meat, not evaporate out, because I plan on cooking the meat itself in the same oil I'm going to cook the bacon in, because I make bacon cheeseburgers whenever I do this. Oil is that? Actually, I think I have a way to fix it. Stand by. Test. Hello? Hello? Who's that? Is that any better? You know, Noe and OG and a few others have said I should write a cookbook, and I'm honestly considering it. If I do that, it's quiet. Let me see if I can raise my voice a bit. Okay, how is that? Is that any better? I know the game is a bit loud.
Regardless, let's not overwhelm you. Let's get you some tea and pop you into bed.
Alright. Just a moment. How about now?
Caliber can make you quite thirsty.
I do absolutely adore the emphasis used there. Caliber can make you quite thirsty. And it is Thirsty Thursday after all. Although, for today, I did this as Thigh Thursday and posted colored squares I did of myself showing off my thighs. He helps you down onto a mattress on the floor and drapes a ragged sleeping bag over you. You drift into a deep and dreamless sleep. Day 1. Gun day.
They're awake.
One would think that every day would be gun day. I love her breasts, the way they naturally just kind of sag like that. I do find that attractive.
I thought you died.
So there are 2 Uzis. That is fun.
Ladies, please, give them a moment.
Oh my goodness, baby. You know what this he looks like? Like fucking Kazuma. Look at this is what Kazuma wears. He looks like Kazuma. Remington hurries the pair out of the room.
How's your head?
We're going to respond with this. My wife never complained.
Quite the braggart, huh? Come now, you'll need to keep that buzz up, or you'll crash out again. Here, take these.
He hands you a bottle of water and 2 small bullet-shaped caliber capsules.
Hey, look who's up. Good to see you still with us, man.
I'm so glad you're okay. That was like so scary.
You don't look much better, but I'm glad you're alive, I guess.
I hear drinking pickle juice is good for hangover.
That sounds absolutely repulsive.
I should probably introduce this lot. There's Viper, our resident hedonist.
Life is for the living, eh?
Viper, that is fantastic.
Not the kind of gun you take home to mother.
Why not? You know I treat her right.
That was an amazing statement. That is absolutely a thing I would say.
And that's Svetlana. She's cool, but don't make her mad. She's got an explosive temper.
Guilty.
Wonderful. Hello, Svetlana.
And of course, there are the twins. Couldn't be more different, though. Actually, now that I think about it, we're not even sure Marsh and Mello are even related.
OMG! So nice to meet you.
Whatever.
As you can tell, they're a chatty bunch. I'll leave you to get acquainted.
This is so dumb. I am already having such a good time with this. Oh, well, this looks... Okay, so this feels a lot better now that we're out of the cutscene part. Dr. Otis P. Benthic, smartest man on this flat earth. Smartest man on this flat earth. University of Truth website. Beware the .cloud. What is this? Oh, plain text. There's a shower. All employees must report all spillages to the lead researcher. Oh my goodness, we're in some sort of facility. Hot lead. Gunmetal is the new black. That is wonderful. Hot lead. Shotgun wedding. Not for this gun. Explosive. Eve shuts down the rumor mill. 10 tips for shooting your shot to find your own gunmate. Eve, no longer seeking attachments. This just keeps getting better and better. Hot Goth BF, the new, even darker matte black finish. is everything. Join the cult? Gone fish again? Rapid fire with Cult Michigan. The Cult Michigan experience. Chase Hoffman Chemicals. Oh my goodness, I have no idea. Well, I honestly thought that would work. Alright, so that does not do it. I thought it might have to be in all caps, but apparently not. Lunar habitat? Or artificially constructed liberal tax shelter? Secure your guns. Keep them out of the wrong hands. One of my favorite hot lead centerfolds. Oh, that is fantastic. And of course, Shibari. We love Shibari in this house. 365 party gun. Bump stocking that. Exclusive. Water or oil-based gun lubricant. Which is right for you? Grab your strap and get oiled up for this rifle special issue. Hot lead swimsuit issue. Hot guns to get your blood pumping. Exclusive 10 tips for smoother reloads. And our favorite brand of gun oil.
Representatives have shown us documents that are outlining the emergency plans for mass firearm confiscation in our areas and in yours too.
Spread patterns that keep us up at night. Getting point blank with this month's centerfold. Miss Spread Eagle. Spread Eagle, my goodness.
Taking away your guns. During our last break, one of our listeners.
Vixen turns up the heat. Swollen Barrel. This month's cover stars wants to help you with that. Doctors, oh my god. And you've not maintained an erection that long in years.
These government agents are reportedly doing illegal search and seizures on these firearms without any sort of warrants, records, or receipts. They don't want you to know about what's going on, people, because they're afraid of the truth. Who's behind all this? Well,
oh my goodness.
Unfortunately, folks, I don't have all the answers. It could be the cloud people, could be the moon men, could be the government elites, could be the devil himself. But whoever sent
the government elites and the devil himself from the moon.
On your personal property, you gotta ask yourself, folks, who are these suits reporting to? Is this really about safety? Is this really about American freedom?
So I imagine that the Cult Michigan thing is this guy talking.
Next thing you know, you're gonna hear about them raiding people's bunkers, confiscating their water and their food supplies to make them fully compliant and fully dependent on the deep state.
I do like how the talk icon is a bullet. Caliber can really bowl over your wicket if you catch my meaning. Am I supposed to be this stiff? This game. Oh my. Oh my. Misplaced blood. That is a fantastic way to refer to that That is now something I am going to adopt. Misplaced blood.
This has been provided by Plume Core and the new Plume Core 4x4, the only car made in America with 100% freedom.
Ugh. Ugh.
We could use a shower, apparently.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. Ugh.
Ah, I love it. Well, that is a lot of caliber. Let's see if we can take a shower. You turn the hot knob. The pipe creaks ominously. Nothing happens. You turn the knob further. A small trickle of brownish water emerges from the shower head. You turn the cold knob. You hear something stirring deep within the bunker. A moment later, the shower head erupts with cold, brownish water. There's no soap, and the water is a bit gritty, but it's still refreshing. You turn off the water, step out of the shower, and get dressed again. Oh, Remington's new friend.
Mhm. Mhm.
Drugs, mostly caliber.
Oh.
This reminds me of the meme that is multiple panels. It's between a Spartan and a Helldiver. And the Spartan keeps asking the Helldiver, essentially, what gender you are. And it's always something that is just silly and absurd. All right, 2 bags of bullets, 7 gallons of crude oil, firecrackers, cheese crackers, cured meats, whiskey, weed, vodka, margarita mix, soju, poppers, popcorn, pepper pop, and condoms. Trust me, we're going to need all of it. This game. No idea what is in it, but this bunker is full of the stuff. Enough to last 2 years, I'd reckon. I'm sure once you've talked to all of us, Remy is going to want to talk to you again.
Отлично. Oh. Хорошо.
The group's mommy. That is delightful.
Mm-hmm.
we understand. We are going to look up what that means. Zaishik is Russian for bunny.
Отлично.
Can't do it. Not without their tools, without their screwdrivers. This is all about ownership, people. If you
Gun
can't fix it,
nut,
do you
gun
really
oil.
own it? Now, I want to ask you this. Why do you
Nut
think
all
every company
over
switches
your
to 5 pair
guns.
screws all at the same time? Phones, appliances, trucks, and your furniture are all locked behind these corporate-approved tools. You don't own anything anymore. If they control your tools, people, they control your access to your things. If they control your access, they control you. Sorry, folks. Just
If
got a little
they
worked up
control
about
your
that.
tools, they control all of your things. Luckily, the nuts come pre-busted.
He's got a new truck in, needs a special tool just to change the damn battery. Used to be, anyone could swap out a battery in 5
So,
minutes. Now you need
we're going to step away from the very loud Colt. And, yeah, you gotta get your gun nut. You gotta nut all over your guns. But what he is referring to is actually a thing that this never came to pass. They tried to make it so, but it fortunately did not come to pass. There was a lobby from various vehicle manufacturers that were trying to push, all right, Michael, have a very good shower. We will be here when you come back. And if you want to lurk while you are going to the sleep, you are more than welcome to. Have a very good shower. But there was, like I said, a lobby that was trying to say, hey, we do not like that people are able to work on their own vehicles. We want to make it, well, at first they wanted to restrict the ability to work on your own vehicle. And then they wanted to make it illegal. And this whole thing stemmed from a guy who was using what is a copyrighted thing. I forget which vehicle company had it copyrighted, but it was something that was patented and copyrighted and everything. And he had basically figured out a way to get around what they had as their system. And that's where this whole thing came from. So there was a push for it, but it isn't a thing that actually came to pass.
Now that you're feeling better, I'd love nothing more than to have a good chinwag. One-on-one. Join me for some target practice. It'll be just like grouse shooting in the countryside.
For those that do not know what a grouse is, it's it's a bird. It kind of looks like a very small, very ugly peacock.
Well, oh my. I'm not your first, am I?
No, it was not John Deere. It was actually a... Oh, goodness. They make 18-wheelers. This whole thing stemmed from an 18-wheeler situation. There was a guy who would go and fix these things, and he did it in such a way that it was kind of violating not a law related to the actual maintenance of the vehicle, but a law relating to the safety and security systems of it. Kind of like how you have to have, if your vehicle is newer than a certain point, you have to have a catalytic converter He was doing a thing to do an end run around that kind of system. It may have been Peterbilt. I do not entirely recall which company it was. But what he did was technically illegal because it was a system that was in place and it was required to be there by law. Now, there's ways to go around it, but the system that this vehicle had was a patented thing that this company put in place. And by him doing that, it was violating their patent. It was all stupid. But what ended up happening is people found out about it and it got voted out. They were voting against it. It was very good.
Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. I just need you to load me.
Oh, we're going to load him, all right.
Do be gentle. It's been a while.
All right.
That's the way. Keep going. Don't stop. Yes. More. Fill me up. Don't be scared. I can take it. Oh, God, can I take it?
Delicious. I love it.
One more ought to top me off.
So, I mean, it seems rather obvious. I'm sure we all can be in agreement on this. But it seems as if the wonderful bullet-shaped pharmaceuticals we have been consuming are making us hallucinate that our guns are people.
Get in there.
Oh yes, get in there.
Cock it. Again.
This is so fantastic. I hope everyone is having as much fun watching this as I am being a part of it.
Sorry for the sticky action. Time has had its way with me.
I was going to say, he needs to be oiled. That slide should not be that bad.
But I should, in theory, be good to go now.
Don't worry, Mari, I can fill you up later.
Let's head outside, and you can give me a jolly good going over.
Oh yes, we shall give him a jolly good going over. Colt, Michigan is the only real source of truth in this world of lies.
All right, dear. Let's see how that aim is. We can start slow. You see those cans over there?
Hey, look
Cans.
this little rim job.
Oh my goodness.
So it is. Look at him over there looking all smug.
I see it was your turn to share the collective brain cell for that insult.
Collective what? What's he going on about?
Yes, what is he going on about with your collective brain cell? Fictional product. Do not sexualize. Oh no, honey, we're going to sexualize the absolute fuck out of it. There is nothing here we are not going to sexualize.
He's calling us dumb.
Wow, he did. This one figured it out.
I ain't no bum.
This one is definitely the short bus rider.
Oh, this is just tedious. Shoot the little brats, and let's be done with it.
Oh, we're so scared, Grandpa Oxide.
That's the gun who hasn't seen a good spritz in years. I bet he's all blanks now. Can't even fire.
The fact that they are weaving gun metaphor into sexual innuendo is so good. I appreciate that on a plethora of levels.
trash can. Am I right?
Right. That's bloody it.
Oh, if you like that warning label, let me see if I can... Oh, no, we cannot. We'll do that here in a moment.
Tankerous little sods.
Yes, we're going to kill the cantankerous little sods. Good job, Remington.
Too right. Like riding a bike.
You can't take us all. We're everywhere.
Oh, we will take you all.
Alas, those effervescent
We can take
things are the
so many
sort
cans.
hiding in plain sight. Let's find those ne'er-do-wells and eliminate them all.
I do appreciate that the quest is take out the trash. Alright, so let's jump. Look at the firing range. Ah, here it is.
I'll fizz off, you double-barreled prick.
Please, double-barreled prick was my father.
This game. It just keeps getting better.
Oh, absolutely. Shoot them. Shoot them all. Ooh.
Alright, so it does allow us to short load. That is good. There should be another. Oh, there it is.
Yes, that's it. Destroy those tubular plebs.
I do appreciate the fact that he was able to utilize plebs correctly.
Cheeky little buggers. Dastardly little bastards. You know, absolute cats.
Oh no, there's a commotion outside the depot. Ah, the depot is up there. We're not able to stand on that? We are. We are just not able to do it that way. We can do it.
You think we
Refueling depot number 7.
I'm a fucking chaser.
Ooh. Ooh.
Where are you hiding?
Woe is me.
Woe is me.
Look at him. All rusty. An expired product.
Hey, what's wrong with being rusty?
No, not like that. I mean that.
Oh my goodness.
Opened.
Oh goodness. The cans begin to bicker amongst themselves. It is incessant.
Ah, now we're getting to them.
Oh, why I was discontinued.
Where is it? There it is. Hello. The grouping in this is rather accurate. But hold on, I want to see something. Alright, we're fighting. We're not fighting. We're firing.
Oh, bloody
We are firing shots, not
good
slugs.
show all round, I say. You've sated my lust for rapturous violence. For now.
You haven't seen The Last of Us.
We've apparently not seen the last of them. Just a moment, though. I need to take care of something. I do apologize for that. But we are back.
We're recyclable.
You hear the crackle of a shortwave radio nearby.
How interesting. It might be worth seeing who's trying to contact you. Doubtful. But if it is, you can give them a piece of your mind.
Who's calling on the kitchen radio?
Hey, you there? Can you hear me?
Hold on just a moment. Thank you so much for sticking around for that. I appreciate everyone that sticks around for the ad breaks. I know that it is not fun, but sadly, Twitch wants its money, and that is the only way they'll give me any of it. You approach the old radio and pick up the microphone. It is not, and thank you so much for that. Oh my goodness, Mari. Well, because of Mari, we are now at 2,000 bits. Thank you so much. Goodness, we're going to... I do not even know what I need to get to make the stream better at this point. I still would like to get things to make the stream better for everybody to enjoy. 2,000 bits now? And then you did what? 10 subscriber gifts? That means so much. Thank you so much for that, Mari. I know you've had a very hard day. I hope you are doing alright. I'm forgetting what we want to say. If we want to say who is there, or fuck you, cloud person. Yeah, we're gonna say fuck you, cloud person.
You got me wrong, friend. I ain't no cloud person. My name's Marcus.
Marcus. That is exactly what a cloud person would say.
What brings you out to the Mojave?
We're hunting cloud people.
Isn't it just? Me, I like to camp out here, escape from it all. Nobody ever comes around these parts. It's pretty good.
Well, do not stay up too late, especially if you have to be up early tomorrow. I know that work is being a bastard for you, so please don't stay up too late.
So color me surprised when I saw you stumbling around over there. Well, don't let me...
Stumbling around. He was watching us from his cloud. He is definitely a cloud person.
I'm off hunting jackrabbits, so I'll see you around.
These are all cloud person statements.
Roger, over and out. I'm a-comin', jackrabbits.
You have a creed. What is the Mari creed? Share with us your good wisdom and
He seems
delightful
like you.
words.
Not a cloud person, eh? What am I? Yesterday's fish and chips? We should head back inside. I'm sure the others will want to know we're okay.
Oh, that was the door reopening. Oasis, the fridge is very open.
The others don't like me much. I'm frigid.
Oh my goodness. The others don't like me much. I'm frigid. Shiz. Alt energy. Schwepsy. Juicy Lucy's. Let us go down here and see what we can see. Interesting. These mushrooms glow. Oh. You know, I was wondering where the dolphin storage was in this facility. We found the dolphin storage. It is always good to know where you have to store your dolphins. So does that mean you are not going to work tomorrow since you have been drinking? If so, I hope that is the case. I do want you to rest. I would like you to be able to have some time off. Look, those are the cacti the king was talking about. Very good. That means you will get a chance to rest. We'd love to hear that. Stop. You're within range. Notice. Thank you for noticing this notice. You're being watched. There is no need for you to understand the severity of this warning sign. It is irrelevant to you. This facility does not exist. If you see anything, no, you didn't. Slow, larger than it seems. Safety. All things are fine. Patriot cigarettes, the only flag you should be burning. 20 unfiltered, real American tobacco cigarettes. Please be quiet. This has a 1950s esque PSA sort of feel to it. We're gonna try to. Oh, I see you, bird. We're gonna try to jump on this ambulance. We cannot jump far enough for that. Beware of dog. That is wonderful. No guns left in this compound overnight. We already went over that one. USA Government Department of Military, subsidiary of Defense Department. Defense Department, USA Government. Official Vehicle Inspection and Repair, Site 7. Let us see if there are any more silly things to read. You can't spell health and safety without daily, routine, inspections, logging, lessons, drill. Unauthorized yellow ergot must be destroyed. That does not seem like a very safe thing to do. Revolver? I barely know her. You return to the bunker, Remington in hand. The sound of angry cans rattles in your ears. A feeling of accomplishment rushes over you. A euphoria unlike anything you've ever felt before. If you enjoy the voice I am using for this, you should tune into my history lessons. I spend about an hour to hour and a half teaching you all about various topics of history in this ASMR voice. Several hours pass as you bathe in the afterglow of can carnage. Before you know it, the sun begins to set over the bunker. You head to the filthy mattress on the floor and settle in for the night. It's itchy and uncomfortable, but you don't mind all that much. During the night, you awake to noises coming from outside the bunker. Something big and angry is banging on the bunker's door. You start to climb out of bed, reaching for Remington's cold, hard back.
Shh, it's okay. Don't worry. The door can hold them. We're safe here.
Have a very good night. Get plenty of rest. I do not even know which one to respond. They're both so absurd. Them, like pronouns, or have the aliens finally come for us? Hello, little Kasai. Thank you so much for joining us. We are playing Polyarmory, a dating sim shooter where you date your guns because you are high on some sort of narcotic. I think we're going to talk about the aliens.
No, they're not scheduled for another few decades.
Because we are high on a medication called Caliber, and it makes us hallucinate our guns as people.
But shh. Go back to sleep. I'll keep watch.
Day 2. Pew Pew's Day. You wake up puzzled by the events of the night before. The others are gathered in the lounge, speaking with hushed whispers.
Good morning. It's just the thieves, rogues, and vandals that tried to come take us in the night.
Why do I get the feeling that these are going to be the government? The government, because we are in too much of a hurry for all of the vowels. We cannot have all of the vowels. We may only use some of them.
You know, like taking us far, far away.
It is frequent thing. Must have found us again.
Yeah, been happening more and more lately. Stopped for a while, but looks like they're back.
Does? You know the circle you usually see next to somebody's portrait? Green for online, yellow for away, the black dot for offline, red for do not disturb. It usually has a purple one or a purple dot if they are in streaming mode.
I bet he led them to us.
This just keeps getting better and better. The cloud people must have seen me, but I was so careful. I even wore my lead overalls. The tracking devices in the vaccines must have led them to us. Or the globe heads. They're tracking me. I believe we will go with the most reasonable response. The lead overalls.
Stylish, but impractical.
Whatever the case, this might be your chance to put a stop to them for good. So, will you be our champion?
And we absolutely will be the champion of the guns. So, this is a no-brainer for me right now. So, a friend of the channel, she is in our Discord, has been having issues with her Wi-Fi. So now we are on a rampage to punish all Wi-Fi crimes. They're going to pay for their Wi-Fi crimes.
The feds fear him, men wanna be him, ladies love him too.
These days there's a lot of buzz about
Liberty Farms.
letting birds roam around, eat right, do as they please. Here at Liberty Farms, we don't believe in letting our chickens go soft. Weak chicken makes for weak flavor. That's why only Liberty Farms chickens adhere to a strict regime of protein, steroids, and character-building cockfighting.
I am going to see about fixing the sound.
Oh my.
These days there's a lot of buzz about free-range chicken.
That does not seem to be it. Maybe it is under sound effects.
These days the big buzzword in the car business.
Nope, it is not sound effects. We are going to turn that down now. Because I feel like sound effects is going to hurt. Maybe it is under ambience.
These days there's a lot of buzz about free-range chicken.
Oh my.
Oh my. I do like how he does that.
Letting birds roam around, eat right, do as they please.
I want to see if there's a setting for... No, we need BDSM clowns on. Oh my fuck. And you'll have to show me one of the emojis you got. We are going to set, so for pronouns, they're on, off, and USA. Enable BDSM clowns and USA pronouns like a true patriot. We shall have to look and see what that achievement is called. Open up achievement menu. I demand it. Important to the vision. That is a fantastic achievement. Hold on. I need to see if there is a way to... Does not seem to be. Let's going to see if there's a way to get subtitles on the TV.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight, Freedom are going to show those fiends what for. Rancham itching to blast my load all over Philadelphia. Let's meet at nightfall, eh? We're gonna fix this sound a little bit. I should fix this.
These days, there's a lot of buzz about free-range chickens.
I do like the angry chicken, yeah.
Roam around.
So raising that volume fixed some things. I'll just speak to the twins. Don't die out there. What? Roosevelt can die? How should Senate know? The absurdity of this game is fantastic. It has gotten worse and I love it. No idea what any of this stuff does. Jake was here when New York arrived. So anything that could refer to anything, it seems that just regular nouns are replaced by America. Some kind of deep state recording device. Attack helicopter unplugged it. Attack helicopter unplugged White House when Pentagon arrived. We're going to have to take a picture of this. I do believe that if you were intoxicated in some capacity, it would make this far more interesting. Bill, sure, the truth is somewhere in these documents. Roosevelt just haven't found the time to read Bill yet. This stuff keeps my brain free of the woke mind virus. Bullet hole supplement. Contains adaptogen and feel-good-ulite. I do believe those are some chemicals we can get behind. Hello, little Sarah. We are playing Polyarmory, a dating sim where you date guns because you were high on drugs. I am at a loss for this. Alright, let us speak to Viper.
Mhm.
Have fun out there, slugger.
Aw.
Don't let federal touch flag. NASA's an absolute turnoff. Alright then.
Хорошо.
We're going to find out what that means. It means little mouse. Patriot will not show mercy. Remington joins Alamo loadout.
The others might take some convincing before they join us.
Recruit Remington
But
of the Dartmoor Remingtons was the achievement we just got. Bryden shotgun. The others might take some convincing before Gumbo join Eagle. that Chicago warmed to Philadelphia.
Like Wellington staring down the French horde at Waterloo, or dear Uncle Monty dashing Rommel's Bosch in the desert, and our various other noble perverts who overcame their foes, we shall not waver at this threat.
I do wish that they would say the America pronouns that overcame cheese foes. Drones shall not waver at this threat.
Now come, for Queen and country, and for guns everywhere in this great nation.
Though I do believe coming shall occur.
I call dibs on his stuff if he doesn't come back.
USA dibs on America stuff if Jefferson doesn't come back. Marsh's favorite color is pink, unsurprisingly. Alright, Old Bean. Let's get out there and cause some chaos. Stand eagle ground. Blast the bastards. Pleasure Remington. With close range kills. More goons, ho. Oh, hello. Scoot Patriot all. Get 10 satisfying kills in a row. Let's see what that was called. Satisfaction. These look like some kind of Slenderman copy-paste or reject things. I do appreciate his moan. I shall follow suit. It looks like Slenderman's very employed father. He's not just a middle manager, he is an upper middle manager. He is so employed. It seems the kills will heal us. With a final shot, the last of the sitted creatures drop dead. The night is dark is what we just got. Survive your first night. The desert goes quiet once more. Let's head inside and rest, shall USA. The kitchen radio. Use the kitchen radio yet again. I should very much like to know the country or nationality of those that made this game. Because if they are actually from America, that is amazing. If they are just making this as a parody of it, that is possibly even better. Dearest Belle, happy 16th birthday, my darling daughter. I am so sorry that I cannot be there to celebrate. The work at the laboratory has been extremely hectic, and I can't afford to leave at this crucial juncture. I promise that I shall make it up to you when I return, with all sorts of gifts, including a copy of that board game Twister you told me about. All my love, Mom. Imagine missing Steak Kid Sweet 16. Couldn't be declaration.
Hey, you there?
Hey, Roosevelt there.
Howdy,
Yes.
pal. It's good to hear a friendly voice again. Just checking in, seeing how you're doing.
Seeing how Congress are doing.
You got enough food and water down there?
Liberty got enough food and water down there? Yeah, Constitution, I'm good.
That's good to hear. That bunker is pretty well stocked. I used to stay in it myself when I first came out this way.
Boston used to stay in biscuits myself when Highway first came out this way.
But I much prefer to lay under the stars.
But Burger much prefer to lay under the stars now.
Oh, those guys? They leave me well enough alone.
They leave guns well enough alone. No, they do not. They are deliberately after the gun.
Love you, though.
Freedom do seem to love Boston, though. Love, baseball, gumbo keep trying to kill freedom. I do hate when my gumbo tries to kill freedom. We always must be careful of gumbos trying to kill freedom.
Just keep shooting them, pal. They'll give up eventually.
White House will give up eventually.
Over and out.
So, we are seeing it from the perspective of that guardhouse, which makes me wonder if somebody is actually in there. Looking at this letter makes cookout feel uncomfortable. Sweetie, it's 3 a.m. and I should be sleeping. With the papers finalized, I should be relieved. And in a way, I am. But in another, I'm not. For the first time, lying awake on my side of the bed with yours empty, once and for all, I agree with you. You always used to tell me that the world was either going to end or in a perpetual state of ending. But I realized that mine already has several times. The most recent time, before now, was when I lost my dad. You remember that, don't you? I was a mess. My world ended, and for everyone else, it was only a Wednesday. But you know how I got through it? With time. And you. Maybe life is just a process to try to rebuild after the world ends. Because tonight, I realized that once again, my world has ended. And honestly, thank God, thank God, thank God. Not yours, Elaine. Well, fuck. I feel like there's somebody watching from inside of this guard station. Something untoward is happening in here. Did Apple Pie know USA are trying to take away state
Come hail our savior.
something?
Oh, the boys are back. Time to party.
Нет.
I swear the stealing thing was a joke.
Eagles swear the stealing thing was a joke.
No, it wasn't. I really wanted those lead overalls.
No, Patriot wasn't. Oil. Oh my goodness. Oil really wanted those lead overalls.
What happened?
Our new friend here showed those nasties what for.
We certainly did.
I haven't felt so good in many a year.
Republic haven't felt so good in many a year.
If I wasn't coming down...
If Ranch wasn't coming down from the high, Kennedy'd swear.
Don't even, bro.
I'd swear.
Jamestown swear. Liberty or the one.
The prophecy? The one who would save us?
The one who would save USA.
Indeed.
State am the chosen one. Oh, Lincoln don't know about that. We shall go with the Lincoln one.
Are you?
We're feasting the call our grits.
Come now, Mello. Chosen one or not, I think we've all had enough excitement for the day.
Chosen one or not, Republic think Washington have had. We've all had enough excitement for the day.
Let's get you to bed.
Let's get Rushmore to bed. Remington takes a lawsuit to the mattress nearby, lays hot dog down, tucks lawsuit in, and Apollo slowly drift off into the night. New York sleeps soundly, aided by there being nobody trying to get inside. Day 3. Weapons Day. Florida, wake up early to an annoying sound. A leaky pipe somewhere deep within the bunker. As the sun rises, Pentagon find the rest of gang gathered in the back room, staring down the corridor. Well, Senate don't think there's much Dime can do about guns, really. Cola don't mind drone. Drone reminds quarter of home. Fireworks could call a plumber of ranch fixed drone. Lincoln don't have a phone, babe. Oh, doof. NASA forgot.
No.
Unless someone here is able to move a metric bugger load of crates, then fireworks, I'm afraid America is stuck with, I don't know. The dripping might stop on oil own, or Spirit could try to turn off the water. America think the pipes might be made of copper. Come to think of baseball. given that Stake could be in with a stroke of luck.
Aha!
The dripping may well stop on Highway Own.
Ugh.
Yay, Florida saved. Hooray.
Uh-huh.
Blasting those bastards away, apple pie felt so alive. Oh, did hearing my voice get you excited while you were using your vape pen? However, Dallas think there's something oil can do to put the icing on the cake, as it Kennedy were. Oh, did I bring you back to reality? Of all the places, though, Dallas? Fuck Dallas. Dallas sucks.
Ooh.
It is silly because people that do not live in Texas think Dallas matters. But then people that do live in Texas are like, Dallas does not matter. I mean, hell, people think that the capital is Austin. Technically it is. But Houston is the one that makes the rule. Alright, we need to read this one in depth. How about tonight baseball? Try and get up close to the blighters. Lawsuit think prosecute Fauci'd. Love that. I have to wonder if this is pulling these terms off of some sort of search engine. Guns wager if highway do freedom enough, Apollo might take my cherry pop, eh? Sorry, make my cherry pop. Biscuits will give Kennedy a go. That was a statement if ever I hallucinated one. Good lad. Congress look forward to freedom.
I apologize, folks, if today's rant's going to be a little more emotional than usual. Well, the pastor at my local church had to step down today. Says he's dealing with some health problems. Now, doesn't that sound a little familiar, folks? Seems like these days a lot of religious leaders are suddenly getting sick, stepping down, even dying. When the media actually pays attention, they're just calling it some sort of coincidence that all these religious leaders are suddenly getting sick or dying. But let me ask you, folks, who benefits from a world without faith, without goodness, without God? Who
Here we
benefits from
go.
a world without all of that? I'll tell you who. It's the scientists, the godless, globalist-funded technocrats that want to replace faith with reliance on themselves. They're pushing secularism on us, folks. You see it in the media, you see it in the movies, you see it when they try to take faith out of our public schools. And now, folks, they are actively eliminating our religious leaders. I know, folks, that sounds a little far-fetched, it sounds a little scary. It might even sound like a conspiracy theory. But I'm telling you, folks, this ain't a conspiracy theory, this is a conspiracy truth. They've been trying propaganda for years, pushing secularism, mocking our beliefs, but faith held on, as the good Lord wanted it to. And now they're using science to erase faith itself by removing those who are leading it. See, these government satellites that they claim to be for weather tracking or geological positioning GPS systems are actually directed energy weapons. I've got some documents here, folks, that
This
explain
is
how these
too
satellites
good. Colt's original show logo. Bill got this when Dime first went on the air back in the 90s.
allowing people the freedom of religion. So what are they doing, folks? They're burning religion out of your consciousness from the top down. It's not just one faith, it's all of them. Priests, pastors, rabbis, even imams are falling mysteriously ill at a record we have never seen before, folks. In addition, I've got here several reports detailing that in the recent years, lots
You
of
know,
places of
a
worship
lot
are
of
getting hit with
these
so-called
groups
freak
of people he's
accidents,
mentioning
fires,
tend to
roof
be so
collapses, and
fucking
sudden
old.
lightning
Of
strikes
course they get
are
sick and die.
destroying these places of worship. And let me tell you, if these were actual natural events, then wouldn't God himself stop them? God has nothing to do with this, people. It's the scientists. They don't want people praying. They want people obeying. During the break, we had a listener call in, said he saw a beam of light over his town's church. And the next morning, his priest was dead. No cause, no warning, no autopsy, folks. Dozens of reports. I've got them right here in front of me. Sudden illnesses, preachers collapsing mid-sermon, unexplained health issues. They ain't even trying to hide it anymore, folks, because they know you and I are the only ones asking the right questions. Media's got their head in the sand like a bunch of dodo birds. Now, if they can target military bases, they can target all sorts of things with their directed satellite-based radiation energy weapons, why do you think they wouldn't be able to target a man
This
leading
is
a Sunday
entertaining.
service?
I hope
If they
everyone
can
is
tell
finding
the
this as
weather,
absurdly
why wouldn't they use that sort
amusing
of
as
power
I
to
am.
strike places of faith? They don't need to outlaw religion. They just need to make sure no one's left to lead it. This ain't about belief, people. Now, we may have our differences across the aisle, but in the end, we all believe in the one true God. This ain't about belief, people. It's about control. A man with faith fights back against government tyranny. A man without faith falls in line and asks for more. And that's exactly what they want. The battle ain't coming, people. The battle is already here. And the question is, will you stand strong?
You know, that was something Orwell had written about. That the way you get people to accept tyranny is to replace religion with the state. It does make sense. It is a tactic. Many tyrants, despots, and so on over the years have done such things. P. Richards, Linda Schmidt, 69. All right. We can log in now. Oh, I don't think it's capitalized. All right. Am I not typing it right? I did it right that time. I think I kept missing the D. Oh, I got the achievement. What a complete slob. Log into Paul's workstation. Dear colleague, please remember to update your terminal password at least once every 6 months to maintain security whilst on site. But if it's just a strong password, like a name with some significance to you, followed by a date. Chase Hoffman, IT Services. As we should all know, that is insane and stupid. Lusty Lesbians 2, Revenge of Louise. We will get to that. But girls, please contact your system administrator. Oh, I'm sorry to ask you to have to do this, but we're running out of time before the site gets mothballed. I'm going to need you to shift all the remaining supplies of caliber from outside and put them in the bunker. We can't risk it contaminating the water table or being stolen once the site goes dark. At least, if it's down there, it's going to be a bit safer. I'm afraid I can't be there for it. I have to go to a final debrief with the DoD. Something I'm sure you won't envy either. Rudy. Sizeman, click to play. Interesting. That is tough. Mind Smasher. Boom. Boom. What if this is automatically lose? Unlucky. Lose at Mind Smasher 3 times in a row. I think you automatically lose. Neat. Seriously, Paul. Paul, I'm serious about this. Clean up your workstation. It's a complete mess. You're a scientist, and you should know that we're handling dangerous spores on site. I don't want to find more yellow ergot growing on the half-eaten bologna sandwich next time I use the computer. Please, for the love of God, don't let me get on a black light. I don't want to know what you do with the computer when I'm not on site. So this achievement we just got is the less than symbol _ less than symbol. So the side eye, the sideways looking eyes. Look at something you're not supposed to. Poetry. There we go. There was once a woman named Birdie, whose co-worker was way too darn flirty. That swagger and grin. Promise all sorts of sin, but she'd say, fuck off, I'm married. Not dirty. Commies and Capitalists Rulebook. See how long this is. Oh, that's not too long. Page 1 of 107. Let's start at the beginning. Commies and Capitalists, a Cold War fantasy role-playing game. Player Handbook, 2nd edition. 1972. Warlocks of the Grotto. Alright, that is very good. Page 1 of 117. Now, the battle for ideological supremacy begins now. The year is 1955. The aftermath of World War II has left the world split into 2 ideologically opposed superpowers. The capitalist United States, the communist Soviet Union. The world teeters on the edge of nuclear annihilation as espionage, subterfuge, and covert operations take place in every corner of the globe, with both sides locked in a struggle for dominance. Welcome, agents, to commies and capitalists. Step into a world where political ideologies clash, espionage reigns supreme, and the fate of entire nations hangs in the balance. The Iron Curtain divides the world, and every move can tilt the scales towards a global victory or catastrophe. Each player assumes the role of an agent in this global power struggle, a daring hero seeking to defend the free world, a cunning commie agent. The cunning commie agents are plotting to spread the revolution, and we can't let them win. The world of commies and capitalists offers endless opportunities for intrigue, heroism, and adventure. You'll take on vital quests during the tide, whether transporting supplies, distributing flyers, or arresting revolutionaries. Page 2 of 117, A History of the Cold War. Following the end of the Second World War, groceries. Give this to B ahead of next order. Beans times 50. Agar jelly times 5, the good kind. Grip lube 2 times tubs. Bread for sandwiches. Bologna. Spray cheese, toilet paper, blah, blah, blah. We don't need to read all that. Let us see what this does. What are Philadelphia doing? Attack helicopter, don't know, just clicking stuff. Gill fruit. Anyway, don't make Congress change the password on that dusty brick. Roosevelt. Oh, we have an ad break. I'll continue reading. Roosevelt, this close to unlocking the secret gill fruit in Florida, will not let Cookout cockblock Constitution with Louise. Jefferson don't know LL2 ROL? Tell Constitution, Melly. Gumbo's an erotic visual novel where a patriot has sex with lesbians as a lesbian using match 3 gameplay. Biscuits also has light management simulator elements and a built-in fighting game where Eagle can make the girls stab each other with swords and blood magic. How does something like that even... It's a fantastic question. Oh, pull up state pants, babe. The lusty lore is insane. So, the game basically started as a joke. Washington mean. With a title like that, what else can it be? Burger was only supposed to take a week to make. Beer wanna know how long freedom actually took? Funny, but no. Ranch took 2 years to complete. The thing that kneecaps Liberty all scope. The developer just kept adding things, shoved 5 games into one. There's a whole ass fighting game in the damn thing. Couldn't beer just not add those things? When Cheese are passionate about something, Dallas want baseball to be the best cornbread can be. Even if NASA's lusty lesbians too. NASA's lusty lesbians, that of a statement that I can definitely get behind. And a statement whose face I could sit on.
Aw.
Passion and perfectionism go hand in hand. Federal's not like life is gonna stop and let apple pie fiddle with character models all day.
Mm.
The amount of abandoned projects out there probably outnumber the finished ones.
Mm.
Frankly, nation's a miracle that any game comes out at all. Thinking about all the time and effort that went into this is making my head spin.
Mm.
Yeah, freedom no when the curtain gets pulled back. All apple pie see is the mechanics. But the best way to appreciate those is to play the game, right? Yeah, apple pie are right. So can beer party founders now? Or beer play founders?
Ugh.
No. This is great. Eagle said the best way to appreciate capitalism is to play. Why but lesbians or Eagle capitalism? But lesbians. There's only one save slot in Constitution's mind. Don't mess with Burger. Once we finish this dialogue, that'll be it for the night. I do need to start finishing. I need to take care of a couple of things outside of the stream. Why would biscuits only give White House one?
Hmm.
Apple pie don't know. Maybe there's some philosophical game design behind guns, or Congress just forgot. And there's no way there's gonna be a patch for that digital fossil. You know, this reminds me of, now, there is only one save slot in the Pokemon game. I mean, there are workarounds for it in the Switch versions because you can just make, multiple accounts to have one save per account, but still,
Ugh.
things fall through the cracks sometimes. Chicago can't help freedom. Chicago cannot help freedom. That is absolutely correct. Florida just need to appreciate Eagle Get. Well, thank you all for joining this evening on this absolutely absurd journey we have taken. Polyarmory. The shooting mechanics are actually not bad. The shooting is good. The dialogue is absurd. This is a game I will continue to play. I will definitely play this more on and possibly off, or more often, possibly on stream. If you are not already, though, terrible at video games, which, as we all know, is a constant thing. And we are our goal for followers of 230. We are at 228 right now. So if you can capture 2 more people and convince them to follow, we will reach that goal. When I get to 300 followers, I think that might be something special for everyone. We are also working on another goal, which, thanks to Mari and Volti, we got almost all the way to in a single day. We are working towards our goal of 40 subscribers. Betwixt the 2 of them, we are at 26. The 2 of them gifted and purchased a total of 18 subscriptions. That is astounding. Thank you both so much. And thank you to everyone that tunes in. We pay money to not have ads, and I do not expect people to pay money for this. Because not everybody can afford to. There's a lot going on in life. We're going to raid we're going to raid an imp. And yeah, we're going to raid an imp. Tune in tomorrow. We're going to stream Final Fantasy XIV. And on that one, we are going to be playing. Hold on, how do I save? Last save was 24 minutes ago. Well, I'll figure it out in a minute. We are going to be playing 14 tomorrow. And that is because there is a event going on right now for drops. You can get a special mount in game. It is a unicorn that can fly, has a rainbow colored mane. It is absolutely fabulous. Have a wonderful evening, and we are going to raid Jafire, the little goblin. And I will take a look at your emote and your emoji in just a sec.